welcome back, Console here, and today is my first vlog. Well, 1K special was kind of a vlog, but my first real vlog, and I'm gonna be talking about some stuff regarding back to school. So this might just be me. I've heard things on Twitter about some people like going back to school in like 2 weeks, which I'm so jealous of, but tomorrow, actually today when you're seeing this, is my first day back at school, so things are going to be a little bit different on the channel. You guys shouldn't notice too much of a difference, but things will be a little bit different, and I just really want you guys to be, inside the loop, and so anything I'm doing, I want you guys to kind of know about it, and, that can explain any differences in the channel and stuff. So I have a little list here, and I'm going to start going through it, I guess. So, the first thing I'd like to talk about is the UHC, Spoon UHC Season 5 is still going on, and I can't really tell you guys how many more episodes there's going to be, but I can tell you guys that instead of now doing double uploads on UHC days where there's UHC will only be UHC. So sorry for you guys who wanted to see the other stuff, but it'll be done. Again, I can't tell you guys how many days, but it'll be done soon enough. But yeah, so the next thing I'd like to say is that during the year I'm going to be trying to do daily uploads, but it will be inconsistent. Well, it'll be mostly consistent, but there will be times when it's inconsistent, and you guys have to be able to be okay with that. Simply because high school is very hard, and there's going to be late nights with homework when I just can't record, and it's going to be very difficult to do so at times, but I will try my hardest always to get a video out for you guys, but you guys have to understand that there is a point when I just have to go to sleep in order to get, be able to get up in the next morning. Now I do have a finalized schedule for the school year. Again, inconsistency at times, but for the most part, Monday will be survival games, Tuesday will also be survival games, Wednesday will be SMP on the Reloaded SMP, which I actually love to record, but you guys, I don't know, the support isn't great, but it's a lot of fun to record, so I do suggest you guys check out the series. Thursday will be survival games, Friday will be another episode of SMP, so 2 SMPs a week, but other than that, survival games. Friday will be SMP, my bad. Saturday will be survival games and a live stream every single week if I can. Again, inconsistencies with the school year, but it is a weekend and I should be able to always live stream. The times will vary, sometimes 10 a.m., sometimes 3 p.m., but there'll always be a video out on my channel strictly saying I'm live streaming, and that'll get taken down afterwards, but that will let you guys know. And then Sunday will be either survival games or Iron Wolf. At the time I'm recording this, yesterday's video hasn't gone out yet, so I don't know what the response to the poll was, so it will be either survival games or Iron Wolf. But yeah, so do remember that for a short period of time, UHC will take over whenever it needs to, and that will be the only video of those days, so this schedule won't really take effect until after UHC, but in the days where UHC isn't, this schedule will be there, and I'll try to put the schedule in the description of my videos, all of them, and the About tab. And if I don't remember, remind me. Now, yeah, for whatever reason, I wrote down that I was going to be doing daily, but I kind of, just did that. Now, I'd also like to explain to you guys my personal schedule, so that you guys can kind of get insight into my life, I guess. Now, for the first trimester, and I know that school isn't set up into trimester, but sports are, in my school, sports are set up into trimesters. Now, I'm only doing a sport for the first trimester. I'm not a sporty guy, but I do volleyball, and I know that sounds weird, but I'm pretty good at it, and it's kind of fun. And so, for the first trimester of school will be volleyball, and therefore, every single day after school, I use that term loosely, it's technically still a part of the school day. My school day ends at 3:15. Kind of normal, but every single day after school, for the first trimester of school, I will have volleyball practice from like 3 to 6, and so I'll get home at like 6:30 because I bike home every day, seeing as my brother and sister both go to different schools than I do, and it's really hard for them to get around, even though it is a lot later than their pickup, and then I'll get home and I'll probably do homework and eat dinner and do, other stuff, from like 6:30ish to usually around 9:30, sometimes up to 10, and then I have to record and edit and upload for the next day. So it can be very difficult, but yeah. The other thing I'd like to mention, which I probably should have mentioned earlier, but I forgot, is that videos will be coming around 4 p.m., unless I have a lot of, unless I'm late recording them. Videos should be coming out around 4 p.m. every day, just because that's when it works, that's when people get home from school, and I am in Central Time, if you don't know that, 4 p.m. Central Time. And the final thing I'd like to talk about is, if you can remember back to my 1K sub special, I talked about how, or I showed you guys through the window, which is actually right there, that I had like a guest house where I live, and it's not currently being used, and there's a room in there that's nice, and if you don't know, I also talked about this in my 1K sub special. I share a room with my brother, like his bed's there, mine's here, and it's really difficult for me to stay up at night trying to get recordings or do homework with him here, because he's younger and he always feels the need to go to sleep like 10 or 11, and well, if you heard what I said, if my homework ends at like 9, somewhere between 9 and 10, and I have to stay up another hour and a half to record and edit and do family stuff or whatever, that's not going to work too well, so I may be moving back there. That won't mean much for you guys, other than the fact that maybe my face cam backdrop will be different, and maybe I'll be more tired in my videos, but I doubt it. But yeah, that's it for today's update vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching, and see you guys next time.